They just kept kicking me like a football. Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts. Today's part, we're going to be going to the final world. First things first, we're going to warp drive to Hollow Bastion. I did add some stuff to my gummy ship. It does look like a mess right now, but you're going to just have to accept that. We're going to go to Select World and the final gummy route. I probably could have added a few more weapons, maybe, but this is good. We are basically a fast-moving tank. We're a fast-moving tank that doesn't play by the rules. We do not have to worry about enemies, I think, at this point. We gotta worry. Okay, maybe we worry about these guys. They're a little tough. They're a little tough. They're a little tough. I was gonna say we should only worry about the environment, but well, they're tougher than I thought. They got hands, but it doesn't matter because we made it to the end of the world. Oh boy. I probably could have just ended the part off right here, huh? Well, doesn't matter. We've started now. End of the world. This is the last world of the game.
Gorge, is that all that's left of the worlds taken by the Heartless?
Those worlds will be restored if we beat Ansem, right?
You betcha!
But if we do beat him, and all these worlds become restored and disconnected, what's gonna happen to this place? And to us?
Well,
This is a Heartless world, so maybe it'll just disappear.
huh?
But no worries. Even if this place goes poof, our hearts ain't going nowhere.
Oh, ain't that
I'm
nice
sure
of you
we'll
to
find
say
our
that.
pals again. Yep,
Goofy.
I just know that we will. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. I'll return this. I promise.
Hey, it's a good thing that's unequipped to my keyblade. Guys? I guess we're just floating a little bit off the ground. Nothing up there? Cool. Nothing up there at all. Oh shit, where'd that come from? New Heartless. I was complaining about Invisible Heartless beforehand, but I think these are even worse than Invisible Heartless. These are Invisibles. They are probably the most difficult Heartless to deal with. Normal Heartless, I should say. Because they are tough, they're fast, and they can go invisible and make it hard to hit them. And by hard to hit them, I mean they do that attack, meaning they're impossible to hit. You'll know they're using that attack when they stick their sword into the ground. And when they do that, you cannot hurt them. Whew. Also, you'll notice the environment here looks a little funky. It reflects this area. That's all shine. Oh shit, I got equipment from that behemoth fight. I wonder if it's something I should equip. Not if it gives me less MP. No, thank you. Ah! Being the world of the Heartless, there's a decent amount of purebred Heartless here. And that's actually something I don't think I actually explained. What we're fighting here, these Dark Balls and those Invisibles, They are known as Pure Blood Heartless. The Shadows are also Pure Blood Heartless. Those Heartless are easily known by, first of all, their general darker, more serious look, generally speaking. And they don't have the symbol of the Heartless on them, because those are artificial Heartless. Ooh, a Gale! That's a really good synthesis material to get. The Emblem Heartless are technically artificial Heartless. Although they say they're artificial, they're still made from the hearts of people that have been corrupted by darkness. They're basically zombies still. But Pure Blood Heartless are Heartless that are truly born from the darkness without hearts. They're kind of why they're called Heartless to begin with. And the artificial Heartless are essentially the zombies. Purebloods are like the disease, you could even say. Also, hello, Behemoth. Rocker, like, metal behemoth. Ow. I probably should have used a bunch of gravity, but it doesn't matter. Donald knows what to do. Ansem's report details... Uh-oh, I'm gonna get hit. Yep. Ansem's report details the difference between the purebloods and the emblems. I'm not gonna go into that because I didn't, you know, read the... I didn't read the reports for this playthrough. I'm saving that shit for you. If you want to figure out the lore, you read this. You play the game and read it. Oh, I dodged it. What do you know? I thought you couldn't. I guess I should start dodging like Kingdom Hearts 1 and stop dodging like Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Oh, he's gonna let that thing go off again. No, he's not. Oh, yeah. Oh, Combo Master's so good. Damn it. It's a good thing I put arrow on. There we go. Oh, he dropped something. Mithril Shard. That's a synthesis material. I think he can drop a couple of other... I think he can maybe drop an elixir, but a Mithril Shard is a very, very interesting drop to get from him. By the way, these behemoths are like... this time only. You cannot refight them. Oh, Angel... I forget what they're called, I think. Are they just angels? No. Angel Star, I think. These are also Heartless that'll drop Gale. They're also immune to anything whenever they put their wings up, for whatever fucking reason. Even stuff that normally gets past shit like that. Like Aroga and Gravity, I think. Yay. In these little fighty areas, you can sort of see ahead of you of where you're sort of meant to go, but also you can take a look at these arrows on the ground, and they will also tell you what direction you should generally be going in. I think this is another fight. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Nope. Oh, I'm putting that arrow up right now. Goofy's already dead. This shit's mad annoying. Okay. Good God. You saw that guy set that up. You can dodge that ring of fire at least. Okay. Yeah, this is a little more difficult. I think it's a little hard. pretty stone. Thanks. That's a nice 100 gold, I guess. Cottage. And you take this arrow and go all the way over here. There's probably another fight in this one. Yep. I believe angel stars are immune to magic. Oh, except for gravity. You know what? Maybe I should just take gravity, right? Nope, never mind. Are you... Oh, wait, he got hit by that. That's good. Lesson of the game, use gravity more often. That's just a good ability to have. Oh, and a Gale. That's another good Gale to get. Anyway. This is pretty much the one time where you get... Ah! The one time where you gotta... think a bit more out of the box in order to get that treasure. Should be using thunder more, but eh. This wasn't too bad though. AP up. Yum 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 yum. Tech boost. And we will have one more fight to do before we reach the light. One more big old ball. And it's another behemoth.
See ya. Force. 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 See ya. Force. See ya. Force.
He keeps dodging out of the way accidentally. I hate him. And I'll just keep hitting him. Yay. Damn it. I dodged it one time and I can never do it again. Did Donald heal me as well? That's nice of him. Behemoth really isn't that scary of a fight, honestly. He does a lot of damage, but he's not too bad. We will have one more Behemoth to deal with in the final world, and that's like... end of the area. Another Mithril Shard! Hell yeah! They might not be that big of a synthesis material, but every little bit helps. I can synthesize Mithrils with them. And you know, we've been using plenty of those. So this area is kind of weird. This is I'd consider this the Gummy Block Graveyard. There are all these things that look basically like the Gummy Blocks, sort of. They also kind of look like revives from Pokemon, or star pieces from Paper Mario, if you're based. But here's the thing about it. In original KH1, this room, honestly, this room in general is filled with so many pointless things. The things that it is filled with is Gummy Blocks. Now this is useless in two ways. In one way, it's useless because you are at the end of the game. You do not need Gummy Blocks because you are at the end of the game. In original KH2, there were no Gummy Block missions. There was no scoring. It was literally just there for the sake of existing. Meteor Strike, new equipment for Donald. This is Final Mix exclusive, I believe. It's 1 less MP, but it's a lot more damage. I will not equip it. So, yeah. It is filled with gummy blocks that are pointless because you are at the end of the game, but doubly pointless if you did what I did and got all of the Dalmatians. There's still 1 gummy. Okay, well, I guess fuck me. If you got all the Dalmatians, you have the entire gummy block collection, meaning that all of these treasure chests can be opened and then immediately will shut, because, surprise, you can't get any more. You can't hold any more gummy blocks because you got all of the gummy blocks. This is also a bit of a pain to maneuver around in. I think I might have gotten every... Nope. I did not get everything. Tap, tap. Full life G. Full life G? What in the world is that? Oh, you know, it must be an auto-revive. That's neat. This was more filled with generic gummies in the original game. That's probably why I remember it being awful and terrible and stupid. There's another box where I can probably fight enemies in, so I will go into there. That's probably the same, yeah, different box. Yeah. Donald. Thank you, Donald. You're so good at this. These guys are... I already said they were immune to magic, never mind. You know, I might rescind my original comment that the Invisibles were the most annoying regular Heartless to deal with. It might be these guys. It might just be these guys out of principle. I hate them. Yay. Of course, there's no reason to fight them if you could just glide under there. But whatever. Up! Let's go down this big old geyser. And we'll make our way to this area. This is a cute little area here. So, see this purple fire? See that light over there? See all of the... You know, see that stuff over there? This is a whole line. These are optional for me. These will take you to all of the previous worlds that are in the game. And it will do something kind of interesting. First of all, they bring you to rooms that you've encountered major opponents in, usually, not all the time. I don't know why I used thunder, but I'll use thunder again now. I should probably use gravity. Lesson of the game again, use gravity. But these are very special because if you haven't sealed a keyhole for a world, they're not optional. Oh dear, okay. Okay. If you do not seal a keyhole, you have to do the fight that is located in that portal. it is kind of funny how they do that. I kind of like it. It means it's basically them saying, hey, explore the world, dumbass. Punishing you for not, like, doing more of the game. But it's not that big of a punishment. And I'm gonna do them all anyway because I like it. Also because you get stuff in here. This is a spirit gem. This is better than in the original PS2 release. The original version of the game gave you boss equipment. The stuff, like spare copies of the equipment you got from fighting the bosses. This is pointless because they're so early in the game. And by now you've probably synthesized equipment that is even better than that. And just in general, there's no reason to have more than one copy of the same boss equipment. It's just kind of worthless. Ow. It is so silly that those just contained boss equipment from like mini bosses and sometimes main bosses, I think. And now they give you synthesis materials, which is so much better. Especially because the gems are not as easy to get as like the shards are. The gems drop at a much lesser frequency, so it's just good to have copies of these. I love this little area right here. This is the only time you get to take part in this at night. You guys are assholes. You guys are assholes, air soldiers. Oh my god, get away from me! Jesus Christ! They just kept kicking me like a football. Hey, there's a gem. Oh my god! I was getting jumped! I'm not welcome in Olympus Coliseum. I get that now. Oh, hello. Yum, yum, yum. Spare gem. Ah, damn it. I was hoping he would be close enough to the ground that I could do the sliding dash. Oh. Please don't kick me again. You do not have to suffer through this. I say suffer just because I like to be silly. You do not have to suffer through this if you don't want to. Like, live your best life. Live your best life and avoid these if you want. God damn! Frost Jam. We're actually getting close to the end of the part. And we still have plenty of worlds to trek through again. I'll do one more area and then I will cut the part here and we'll continue on the next part later. Yay. Oh! Oh, she hit me. She had her slingshot out, I guess. I'm gonna get rid of the bouncy wilds. They are just... Oh. Well, she got rid of herself. She's gonna come back, though, I bet. Call it a hunch. These monkeys can't keep their hands off me. Yay. Bright gem. I'm still recording. Okay. Yay. So we're going to cut the part here. I'll see you guys in the next part for more world returning kind of stuff. And possibly getting to the end of the world. See you guys then.